In today's video, we're going to be talking about the October 31st Halloween full moon, which is also known as the blue moon. So let's get right into all of that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new, make sure that you subscribe before you leave, that way you'll never miss out on another full moon, new moon video. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the full moon. This is the first full moon like this that we're having. First full moon on Halloween that we're having in like 19 years, and it's a repetitive 19-year cycle that happens like the full moon twice in 1 month, or the full moon on Halloween. It's rare. So this is a special full moon, and this full moon is going to be in the sign of Taurus. So Taurus, it's all about stubborn energy, rebelliousness, independent, analytical, logical, stability, home life, domestic, doesn't like change too much. That's the kind of energy that Taurus usually has. And so that's kind of what the energies will be like a little bit, but we'll get into that. So the second full moon in 1 month is called a blue moon. So this is going to be a blue moon. It's also known as the hunter's moon. The last full moon that we had on Halloween was, I think, around 1944. So I don't know, that makes this full moon a big deal to me. I don't know if you guys like care about stuff like that, but for me, like, wow, that's amazing. So what should we expect during this full moon? The first thing that we should expect is a lot of our attention may be going towards materialistic things in our life. Specifically, maybe your habits in spending. There's going to be a lot of focus on spending and money and stability, financial stability, materialistic things. Another thing is, a lot of you guys may have been wanting to purchase something big and you've been holding off or saving or just kind of putting it off to the side. A lot of you are going to actually make that purchase around this full moon time. You're going to get it. You're not going to procrastinate or put it in your add to cart and then wait on it. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys were just adding stuff to your cart or just waiting on purchasing something. And this full moon time, like, either you just go ahead and take the risk and purchase it, or you're going to be presented with the financial means necessary or the opportunity, or you're going to manifest it somehow. But it is something that you've been putting off materialistically that a lot of you are going to gain. Another thing is, a lot of you are going to see what materialistic things in your life make you happy. What materialistic things in your life you feel like you're obligated to get or buy or, consume. Just materialistic things, and which ones you like, what you don't like, what you want to keep, what you don't want to keep, what's healthy for you, what's not healthy for you. It's all materialistically focused heavily on materialistic stuff. What materialistic things lower your vibration and what materialistic things raise your vibration. So a lot of focus on that. Second thing we should know is the truth is going to come out. And this may scare a lot of people because a lot of people think that, okay, maybe somebody's hiding something from me and it's going to come out and I'm going to get hurt. This is more of just things that have been repressed and suppressed and you've hidden, and people have hidden because they're afraid. Things like that are going to come out this full moon. It's a very revelation filled full moon. Now, a lot of this energy, what it's going to cause is understanding and compassion and being able to see something from a different perspective. Whatever does happen, whatever truth does come out, it has to. Like, it's parasitic, it's toxic, and it's unhealthy to keep this truth hidden, whether it was a truth that you were hiding or whether it was a truth that someone else was hiding. This was weighing big on their shoulders. It was killing them. It's a truth that I feel like many of whoever, whether it's you or someone else in your life, it was a truth that they didn't want to keep hidden. It was a truth that they wished that they had somebody to talk to. So a lot of the times, like, we do have to make sure that we, to our loved ones, are approachable and make them feel comfortable enough to approach us with a problem or something that, you know, they need to talk about. So whatever this was, and it could have been you that was hiding it, just maybe you were afraid of being judged, or maybe you were just afraid. Maybe you thought this thing you're hiding is not normal. Maybe you thought somebody in your life may get mad. But, you know, the way that the energy is right now, there is a lot of, you know, truth coming out, and a lot of it is going to be like chaos, especially with politics right now. Like, you see it, you know, but it's specifically in like our lives individually. I think it just brings about a lot of understanding and compassion, empathy, you know, just communication is a big one. It brings about communication. When truths are revealed, it sparks communication, deeper communication, makes relationships stronger and deeper, and just it's a beautiful thing, actually. Sometimes it's a blessing that is a challenge, but it comes as a blessing, you know what I'm saying? But another thing is that if you don't take the time to be patient, be still, understand, react properly, or like just be compassionate and understanding, not judgmental. If we don't take this situation with those energies, then it may end up in conflict, chaos, anger, aggression. So it's very important to remain calm and think before you react. So yeah, that's another energy of this full moon. The third thing we should know is that lots of you guys are going to be moving out of a very stuck and stagnant place. It could be you literally moving to another place, another house, apartment, whatever, or it could be it's a spiritual journey, an emotional journey, mental journey, where you are moving out of a place that you were stuck in. Physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever, but you were stuck. And this full moon is gonna push you out of there. It's a huge energy of you pushing yourself away or moving away from something. For a lot of you, it is moving away from your hurt, moving away from some kind of trauma, moving past some kind of trust issue, like moving past something that was triggering you, something that was giving you anxiety, something that was preventing you from moving forward, moving past something that was keeping you stuck and isolated inside your comfort zone. The fourth thing we should know is that we have Uranus energy here, and Uranus energy likes to shake things up. And the reason that it shakes things up is because we cling on to things that we shouldn't be clinging on to. It lowers our vibration, takes us off our path, creates blocks, creates obstacles. And so Uranus likes to come and just like shake things up. So it's kind of like what I'm picturing is like if you mix oil with water and you shake it up, right? The oil has to separate eventually from the water. So I think Uranus, that's what it does. It separates what you need and what you don't need. A lot of you may be almost forced to come out of your comfort zone with this full moon. Like, you don't have a choice, like you have to. And for a lot of you, it's gonna be so liberating. It's gonna be the best thing ever. Just feels so free and feels so good. And really, you feel lighter and like lighthearted energy too. A lot of you guys were running back to your comfort zone constantly. Anytime something bad happened, or anytime there was a struggle or obstacle or something that stressed you out or something you did not want to face, you did not want to deal with, you'd run back into your comfort zone. And everyone's comfort zone is different. For some people, it could be an addiction. For some people, it could be isolating themselves. For some people, it could be, drinking. For a lot of you, it could be running towards a person that is toxic, like talking to a person about your problems, and it's not Like that's not helping, you know? Whatever it is, whatever your comfort zone was, a lot of you guys are going to be pushed out of it, and you've been wanting to get out of it. And so I think this was that little nudge, like the universe was like nudging you just a little bit. Fifth thing we should know, and this is something that I talk about in every full moon or new moon video, is one of our chakras or multiple chakras or energy wheels or parts of our body may be affected with the energy of the new moon or the full moon. So this full moon, a lot of our energy, which is so weird. My boyfriend is a Taurus and he loves lapis lazuli crystals, and I wrote notes here like which crystals you should use. So let's get into it. So this chakra that's going to be affected the most sensitive is going to be our throat chakra. Speaking up, communicating, vocal, singing, talking, expressing yourself, everything to do with our throat chakra. So that is something that's going to be something you need to pay a little bit of extra attention to. So what I would recommend is drink lots of tea, drink lots of water, pay attention to what you are feeding yourself. Is it good? Is it bad? Another thing is use blue crystals. Lapis lazuli is a great one. You can also use blue apatite. And any blue crystal would be really great for throat chakra, but the best one is lapis lazuli, especially for communication. If you guys are trying to open up communication with somebody in your life, I actually uploaded my personal ritual for that on Patreon. It works, and the only crystal that I use in there is lapis lazuli. Just that crystal alone in a ritual helps open up the barriers between you and another person regarding communication, expressing yourself, speaking your truth, speaking to each other. It's so powerful. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this full moon video. Also, I am going to be charging up a lot of items. I've been prepping candles, oils. I made a beauty spell bath. I'm going to be prepping and charging up so many items, and especially on this full moon, I'm going to do as much as I can. And so within the next week after the full moon, you should see new items up on my Etsy shop for all of you guys that have been asking. So thank you guys so much for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already. Visit my Etsy shop for more rituals from my own personal book of shadows. Head over to Patreon, and I will talk to you guys real soon.